today. It's just fire on top of fire on top of fire. And the lady I'm about to bring up now, it's just gonna be more fire. I already know. I told her, I said, Miss Rhonda, probably after you speak, it ain't even gonna be nothing for me to say. And so I'm gonna read you her bio because I love these first two letters in the beginning of her name these days. But I met Miss Veronica, not Miss Veronica, Miss Rhonda. Miss Rhonda Cotton. I'm gonna tell this story real quick. Matter of fact, Miss Rhonda, let me bring you up so I can tell the story because you know I keep telling it. But I'm gonna tell it so you could be on the screen because you know I say it all the time. Miss Rhonda, I love you. So, Miss Rhonda, unmute yourself. So, y'all see this lady, right? This beautiful, tall, light-skinned lady. Beautiful lady. And some of y'all know that be on my lives. I told you light skin do it for me all the time. So my husband gonna be tall, light skin with a beard. we won't just love each other, right? So I met Miss Rhonda like 7 years ago. And I was taking a class at All Things New called First Baptist Church Glen Iron called All Things New. It helps you overcome what's up, faith, unwanted same-sex attraction. And so the first night she came into the classroom, towards the end, she was talking to our teacher, Miss Deborah Barr at the time. And me over there looking out indignant and broke down was like, I bet she thinks she all that. I don't want her to be my mentor because they say you get a mentor, right? I didn't even know this lady. I didn't even have a conversation with her. She didn't even say nothing to me. I was dealing with my own issues, right? And lo and behold, Miss Deb said, this is going to be your mentor. I'm like, wait a minute here. How is this lady going to be my mentor? Lord, you already know what I said. So this I did. I said, I'm going to write my whole filthy, nasty story to her in an email because I bet you she ain't going to want to talk to me. I bet you she ain't going to want to be my mentor. I mean, I laid it all out for her. That lady wrote back to my girl, I don't care about that. I don't care about that. I want to know how you get there. And I'm like, well, where'd she come from? Wait a minute, what happened? And I didn't know that my teacher told her, don't ask her about her life. Like, just kind of let it organically, happen. And the first time before we even met, I told her my whole life. Now, lady, this is what I got going on. Is I'm like, can you handle this? If that lady, like, every time, and she'll tell you, every time I talked to Miss Rhonda, I would cry. She could just say hello. I'm in tears. I don't even know why I'm crying, but I'm crying because the Lord anointed her for me. Yeah. Everybody cannot handle your brokenness. Everybody can't walk with you through your process. Miss Rhonda, today when I shared one of the things that the Lord had gave me is that if you don't want to be in mess, you can't be in ministry.
Come on now.
And it's not that you in mess yourself.
Right.
Not that you get into mess with people and then that mess starts to become your life. But you are in the mess with people and it doesn't affect your own life. Not that we don't have our own issues, but you have to be able to get into a place with a person and pull them out.
Yeah.
That's who you have always been to me ever since I met you. And I don't know. I don't have enough thank yous for you. I don't have enough appreciation that I probably tell you, but I am forever grateful for God to be in my life.
Just you doing what you're doing is my thank you. Everybody can't, you have to be built for this. This is not something you just wake up and say, I'm going to do. God has to equip you to walk into your calling, to have and carry the anointing that he puts on your life. And if you misuse your anointing, you can mess somebody else up. So it's never been my intention when the Lord brings people into my life and put them in my hand that I'm going to mess them up. Now I'm going to make you cry. I'm going to make you mad. You're going to get some gut checks. And we're going to keep it moving because you can't be who God called you to be and you emotional trying to handle somebody else's emotions. It just doesn't work. It doesn't work. So I'm proud. I am proud like you, my child, because there's a lot of things that has happened and just God just being who he is. And he gifted me to be able, he gives witness to the miracles that are accounting for in somebody's life. Somebody has to see it in order to believe it. So I've been able to see him walk you out of your journey into your next season, to the next. And then you went from completion to new beginning and new birth. Hello, somebody. Let's get started.
Listen, I don't need to read the bio. You already know who she is. I'll put it back off the screen. You go ahead, Miss Rhonda.
Yeah. Look,
Doctor is Dr. Rhonda Cotton now. So Dr. Cotton.